Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Today I have a weird, or maybe very interesting, maybe both, story for you. Somebody I've known my entire life, Andrew, messaged me with this story that he had found and posted in a Facebook group that we're both in, dedicated to baseball cards. And it's something that I had never heard before, and I thought this must be common knowledge. But the comments in the story indicate that it wasn't very common knowledge. And I actually Googled the story to see if I could find evidence or any acknowledgement of this being the case. And while there don't seem to be any places that mention that this is true, there is plenty of evidence that it is. So let's talk about the 1971 Topps Yankees team card. This is number 543 of the Yankees, or of the Topps set that year. 1971 set, very famous, black border, kind of tough to get in good condition because of the chipping. Mickey Mantle is actually in that card, and I looked through eBay, couldn't find any mention of him on this. I can't explain it, but of course, Mickey Mantle retired March 1st, 1969. His final card was the 1969 Topps. Of his playing days, I actually just talked about his retirement in a video, I think last week, so we won't dive into that. But after he retired in 1970, he worked briefly on the broadcast team for NBC. Didn't like it at all. He was not cut out for it. Didn't want to do it anymore. So he resigned, and the Yankees at that time were in a serious for them championship drought. I think the last time they had even been to the World Series was 1964. I can only dream of going 6 years with the Yankees not in the World Series. That would be awesome. And so the Yankees thought it would be fun if they hired Mickey Mantle to come in as a first base coach and get on the field and actually have people be able to see him in pinstripes every game. So they hatched this weird scheme where Elston Howard would coach first base first through the third innings. Mantle would coach first base fourth through the sixth innings, and then back to Howard 7 through 9. I couldn't find any reasoning behind this, except that they just wanted Mantle in pinstripes on the field for people to see him. They felt that this would give them a boost in ticket sales. They were probably right. At that point, not only were they mired in that drought of championships, but the amazing Mets of 1969 were taking their fan base away from them because they had had such an amazing Cinderella-style season. So this was late in August of 1970. They had already at this point had their team photo taken, but the team actually petitioned, or the players petitioned the team to retake the team photo with Mantle in it. They thought it would be another good publicity stunt, basically. So they did, and Mantle is in that photo, and then Topps used that photo. Mantle is in the first row, second from the right next to a young Thurman Munson, which is interesting. So we have plenty of evidence of this. There's the team photo, which names him on it, and it's the same exact photo of the 1971 Yankees team card from there. Additionally, in 1971, the team was holding clinics for young fans, and then they were bringing in legends, Yankee legends, to take part in those clinics to get the young kids excited. And on August 14th, 1971, Mantle took part in one of those clinics, and the Yankees had contracted out to Dexter Press, a postcard company, to come in and take photos and then issue postcards for this, and Mantle appeared in one of those postcards that year. So it's a pretty interesting story. Of course, after the 1970 season, Mantle hated being first base coach and quit and said he was never going to be in uniform again, and never was. He did go back that day in 1971, though, for that clinic, and he was in uniform for that, but never for a game or in a game again. So if you're into this kind of thing, I do 2 to 3 videos, mostly vintage baseball and basketball, some junk wax, a little modern, but not a whole lot. This month, we are in July now, going to a card show, and I'm going to the National, and I have a whole slew of videos coming out. Please click that subscribe button and click the bell icon. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.